Welcome! Today we're gonna have our first deck profile in Digimon, and we're gonna have our first offline winner of the NoHereos offline regional. His name is
Timm. Hi, I'm Timm.
And he got, a beautiful Omnimon, also a beautiful playmate. Sadly, we don't have it with us, but yeah, he won first place after 7 months of Swiss. You can find the video also in the video linked below. But yeah, what did you play? Yellow Vaccine, right?
Yes, I played Yellow Vaccine. I played the deck when BT16 came out.
Yeah.
Because in our local community, a lot of people played Yellow Vaccine. I always wanted to play with Imp, but Imperiumon is a hard matchup. So I said, if you can't win, join them. So
I mean, where are you from?
I'm from Berlin. We are from Berlin. Yeah.
So you play mana games?
Yes.
Fun entertainment?
Yes, yes, I do. I like, you have a big community. I think today we were like 17 people. Very, very cool guys. I'm very thankful. They're always helping me improve my game, and yeah.
All right, then let's get to the fun stuff. So we're gonna start with the X.
Yeah.
It's already pre-sorted.
Yeah, I start with one of the most important acts. It's Niarumon, because when attacking, you can trash the bottom card of
or the top card,
of your security to gain more memory. That's, I said, I play Yellow Vaccine for Magna, so that's another possibility to trigger the effect of Magna and to get the immunity. So very, very good act. Before the tournament, I always played this one just for one, but in playtesting 2 days ago, I realized against Rapid matchup and against newer matchups that I need at least 2 of the acts.
It's interesting because most people just play one. I also play one, but
so to be honest, if someone wants to play 4, just this one, or 3-2 split with 3 Niarumon, I just think that's even a good play style as well. So yeah.
All right, and what's another egg? Probably Tokumon.
Yeah, it's Tokumon. It's a very good egg as well, because if you start with Patamon, you always gain the extra draw, especially in the second game in the final. That helped me a lot, because I just needed I always had the line, but I needed the option card, and then I finally drew it through Tokumon. So yeah, then one of the main stars, and I think one of the most broken and best cards in the whole game.
Yes, Patamon. I mean, Patamon from BT14.
Yeah.
We love to see him. I mean, for everybody that doesn't know what he does, I mean, he's very famous, but you can just explain briefly why.
Patamon, if you start from your breeding zone, start of main, you can search through your
breeding,
yeah, and then you can look for level 4 vaccine, and then you can digivolve for free, so you get a draw from the Evo. Then you can put another card with vaccine under the security, and then you gain, because you just saw the inherited, you gain a memory extra. So that means you basically get a memory back for evoing it into a level 4. So that's literally the best free card. If someone wants to ban it or reduce it to 1, I think it's do it. So.
Alright, then what do we have next?
So next card I have is Salamon. A lot of people ask me why I have to, or why I use this card. I think it has a very lot of purposes, because I can tell if I go to my level 5s later what my idea behind Salamon is. Because start of main, if you have 3 or more security, I can take the top card, and if I have 2, I can take a yellow card back. So it's like basically a start of turn trigger, and the inherited comes clutch a lot of times. Today I played a lot of times against Imperiumon.
I mean, yeah, what is the inherited again?
It's when all turns, when a card is removed from my security stack, one of the opponent's Digimon gets -2k. So a lot of times I had like 2 Salamons. So I got when I removed the card -4k on the board. So especially against Imperiumon, I could pop a Vmon, I could pop a Warmon, or I could even after petition X Vmon. So
that's good.
That's very helpful. Next card, very, very, very important, and I used it as well today a lot of times. Pillowmon. Yeah, I think you saw, maybe if you saw my 6th round against the Imperiumon player, this card was very important as well. He made a little misplay where he used the option cards, played out his level 4, and I said, no, stop, you can't. And so he lost the free memory, and yeah, so Pillowmon is very important against Imperiumon, against Numamon is very helpful.
I mean, it's a good floodgate in general, stopping play effects.
I played this one 3 times, but in the last times I played 9 level 4s and 3 Pillowmon, but I cut it to 2, and I play now 10 level 4s.
I mean, I think we can all imagine what the 8 level 4s are at least, you know.
Yeah, so I play 3 Rapidmon from the starter deck.
Wait, what? Okay, no, I'm listening.
So it's a blocker, it's armor purge, and then when this Digimon gets suspended, one of their Digimon gets minus 4,000 until the end of their turn. So that's very important, because I can keep the effect until the start of the other effect, and I can show you as well why it's important. And the inherited, while this card is suspended, you get 1,000, so it's very good against the mirror match, or to have 13,000 or 16,000 when you check, like, for example, into 7 Demon Lords or so, or Rune Mode with 15k, so you always have like at least 16k.
But the question I have, why is it? Oh, it's I was about to say, is it free? Because I'm like, that is crazy. But no, okay.
Yeah, so it's a vaccine. So every card, especially I think except for one, is a vaccine. So that's very important because you need a lot of vaccine cards.
That's true.
So that's what I said. You can go for free into Rapidmon, gain a memory, and then you have the possibilities. Otherwise, it's a 4 cost. Yeah. And then I play the BT8 Rapidmon. So it is armor purge, so as well as the other Rapidmon, and then when Digivolve suspend one of the Digimon, and then for each Tamer I have.
But is it the 4th?
So yeah, so it's always 4 cost as well. But the thing is, if you go wide and you have, like, for example, 3, 4, 5 Tamers on board, which happens a lot if you play Yellow Vaccine, you can suspend 3, 4, 5 Digimon, and then 3 get minus 5k, so that's very important if you have an opponent who goes wide or who likes to play just like petition plays, so you can just eat. One of the most important cards, I think, is very underrated. It's like Gold Vidramon. I played this card 4 times, but I skipped it for Rapidmon because I needed the DP boost and the inherited. This card is especially very important because it goes always for free, so you can keep your turn. If you start and you have a memory tamer and you miss with Patamon, it doesn't matter because you always can go for free, keep the turn, and then go with the Optim card into Magna. And what's very important, if you're Digivolve, it doesn't matter, you get minus 2k for an average, so you pop like an Ukomon. And if you have like a 6, so if you have a blue or yellow tamer in play, and you can
stun a 6k DP Digimon,
One time today I played against Imperialmon, so to be honest I played a lot against Imperialmon, and he had an Imperialmon with 8k, and so I could do it reduced to 2, and he couldn't block and did anything, so he tried to so it was basically useless, and then I could pop it.
Fair.
Yeah, and how can I pop something?
But hold up, one question.
Yeah.
These are 10 level 4s, right? So you're playing only 3 Rapidmons and 3 Gold Vidramons.
So I used to play like the split with 4 Vidramon and 3 Rapidmon, or just with 3, so 9 usually, but now I skipped to 10 because I had a lot of time that I missed the 4. Okay. So I would recommend at least 10 level 4s, but no more, because deck space is a bit tight.
Because a lot of people don't usually play it on 3, just on 2 and play 4/4. That's why I'm highlighting it as your choice.
But to be honest, this card is so important because you can go for free, so for free Evo, so it's basically you keep your turn, or maybe you can choke someone.
That's true.
So that's not unimportant.
Alright, so now we get to the point where you mentioned how can you pop something.
Yeah, so to be honest, my deck, I wouldn't say it's like a Magna Yellow Vaccine, so it's more like basically I give everything minus DP and I keep my Magna unprotected. So I'm play basically like more of a control style, and I say, okay, I have an unpoppable body, you have nothing, do something.
Yeah, I see. I mean, it makes sense.
So this is Angel 1 on Ace, very, very important card. I think the aces from the yellow line are always very strong. It's on play or when Digivolve, I can trash a card to give someone something minus 6,000 until the end of the turn. And then I can recover +1 if I have 3 or more cards. And this is an all times effect. So if you have an Angel Woman on board and someone swings and I have 3 or 2 or 4, I can basically recover for free. And that's very, very important, especially since this is until the end of the turn.
That's also pretty good for removing stuff and making sure nothing is swinging into you.
So yeah, I want to show you another card before I go to the Magna. So this is my Valkyrie Ace. That's one of my spices that I play.
What? I mean, it's not a yellow vaccine, right? It's not a vaccine.
It is the only card that is not a vaccine, you're right. So this is a free trade, but I think this card synergizes and plays as well as the playstyle that I play. Because on play or when Digivolve, all of your opponents get, or all of the Digimons get minus 5k, so it's basically a rune mode. So even if you pop it, minus 5k, and then...
All turns?
Yes, when one of the cards is removed, one of the opponent's security card is removed, I can pop something against 8k, with 8k, or I get security +1.
That's good.
And this tech is my anti-Magna. So I often pop it. So I start with 3 or with a TK, so the free cost TK. I pop my security, I can recover, so I get minus 6k. And then I like to Evo on it, or I just hardcast it and then pop it, so I can literally clear like 8k. So against anti-Magna, I played against a Yellow Vaccine in a mirror. He started his turn, I hardcasted in turn 2 or something, this Valkyriemon. He started from Patamon. He got into Rapidmon, and I said, okay, you have to pop your Rapidmon. So he just said Patamon as well. So, and this was like basically a game breaker, because I don't play the Rapid X line. I like it, but it's not for my playstyle. I couldn't fit it. I played a lot with it, but it doesn't felt right for me. So this is the main star of the deck that won everything today, literally. This is Magna X. I think it's literally the best card in the whole game.
The beautiful Aight. But let's focus again.
So this, I think if you don't know what it does, I think it's...
I mean, everybody knows. At this point, everybody knows.
So so the main point of my deck is to re-trigger every time. So every turn, start of turn, I re-triggered. I played a lot of times against the Piedramon and so on. They just stayed in the back. They tried to get a point where I couldn't re-trigger the Magna, but I can do it literally every time, because if I have just 2 or 3 security and I go to the end of the match, my main part isn't to go into Patamon, because I know I trash everything. My main point is to go into Salamon, to pop to start and to re-trigger it with, and to put something as well. So this is such a good combo if you have like 2 or 1 or 0. Okay, 0 is not, but if you have 2 or 1 security, you can just trigger the effect. Because if you see it, I don't play any Magnamon Ace on something. I don't like to recover. So, and that's the important card of Angel Woman Ace. Oftentimes I trash my card and I always stay on 4 or 3 security, because I can recover, I stay it, I trash, but I always keep the 4 security is like my sweet spot.
I see.
So this card, and I played it against today, is Rune Mode. Also very important card. I just want to say that this card is very important, because it gets minus 5k on the board. Then end of turn you can recover. I played against, I think I did I play it against Numa in the finals? I don't even know, to be honest, because it's but I played it against a couple matchups, even against my first round, so it helps a lot. You get, if you want to, you can hardcast this one for 7 if you have a lot of memory. Then you have for the round with Valkyriemon minus 5k. In the next round you put in Shine, and then the next turn. So you have 3 turns at least with minus 5k. And I don't care if I lose 4 or 7.
Because they cannot play the game with minus 5k on the board, you know.
So you see, my board is like, I give either through Rapidmon, through Angel Woman, or through another card, minus 14, minus 14k DP until the start of the round. And so it pops Magnas, it pops Tyrants, it pops
a lot of things.
Literally everything. One of Digimon Advera, I used to play it 2 times, but the thing is I couldn't fit it in, so I just took it out. 1 was enough against a mirror match or against Numa. It was very helpful. And then the 2 memory setter TK.
One of my favorite TKs personally, but
I like the alt art design as well. It's very sad that it's not a foil. That's a card. It's so helpful because either first or second turn, you can always look into your security. You can keep your card. You can take it out. You can recover. Not if you have the white card, but it's very helpful. Even you can just hardcast it twice to just re-trigger.
Trigger Magnamon, yeah. Fair.
So one of the most important cards. It's this one, the free cost TK.
Yes.
It's very, very powerful because you can. Literally, the point of the deck is first turn you want to see Patamon and this card on your hand.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you have. You can draw. So you keep your hand if you see this combination.
I mean, it's
if
broken.
you see a Magna or even the option cards, just keep it. Because you can, first turn you go into Pata, you play TK, you take the first card, and then you put like a Rapidmon or a Gold Reader. Doesn't matter what you need, you just put it under. So in the next turn you are guaranteed that you can Evo for free. So you basically just put in the security what you need.
Yeah, fair. So we are almost there.
Yeah.
We got some options, right?
This is one of the most important cards as well, because it surprised a lot of people. It's Megalospark.
What? Is it BT11 Megalo?
Yeah. So this card, if you have a yellow Tamer, it just costs 1 for cost, and until the end of your opponent, it gets minus 8k. So basically, I used to Evo or hardcast into Ancient Woman for 4, so I can recover through the inherits or through the TKs. I get a memory back. So I put in Megalospark as well, and I popped everything. I popped Imperial Dramon, I popped Magna, Rapids, everything. I popped it, and I usually gain memory.
I mean,
as
it
well.
gets around almost everything. I mean,
So a lot of times it's just a one-cost play.
basically,
Yeah, of course. A lot of times people have aces, so you get overflow, and
That's
that
true.
helps.
That's true. That's a lot of minus DP.
In the first round, I played against a friend from Berlin. He has a lot of aces, so he plays like Yellow Vaccine into 3 Angels.
Yes.
So he had like basically with these combinations, I could pop.
Everything.
I got with this combination, with this card, I got ace over. I put it in. So I literally had the chance to get like I think 13 memory because I popped every ace and so on. So it was insane. So you couldn't do anything.
Show us some more gems.
Then this card is key.
I mean, yeah.
If you don't see it, I'm very happy. I think in one of the games I couldn't find it, so I had to play around and played basically more defensive with the Rapidmon. But if you don't see Awakening, you're not able to go fast into the
Magnangel?
Yeah, but
Magnamon?
yeah, but the thing is, if I don't find it, I don't care, because I can go for free into Rapidmon or for free costs, basically here. Then I can go for free, and then I can hardcast or Evo and for 4
fair.
So a lot of times people forget that it's possible. So they always think, oh, he has no Awakening, so he can't go into Magna. No, I do. I just use Angel Woman
as a bridge. Yes.
It doesn't help a lot of times. So then, last but important card is Memory Boost.
Memory boost?
Yeah, I see a lot of people play the trainings, but the thing for me is like I need to draw and cycle through the deck. I don't need the training cards, because a lot of times I need pieces. I miss either Rapidmon, I miss a Patamon, I miss an Angel Woman, I miss the Magnamon, so I just use this card to gain the extra memory, and I think it helps a lot. And was very, very, very helpful in a lot of matches. And last but not least, one of the most.
Heaven's Judgment is, I mean, with Magnamon, Heaven's Judgment, I mean.
To be honest, I like the security effect because it gets minus 12k. I just played one time because I give minus DP a lot of times, so I doesn't need it, but it's such a strong card.
It's a good.
Today I had the game where I had this card and this card on board, so I could literally pop everything. I played against the Dramon, and I had a Pillamon on board, so he couldn't even partition, so it was basically GG for him, and I think he knew it, so yeah.
Alright.
That's the deck.
Alright, so this was a long and detailed deck breakdown. You mentioned earlier you played against Numemon, you played against Imperial Dramon. Anything else?
Yeah. So I hope I can remember everything well. I don't want to forget any opponents, and I just want to say thanks to every opponent. Everybody was nice. To be honest, it's my first big tournament. I was
and then
lucky
you won
to win it. Yeah. So first round I played against my friend from Berlin. As I said, he played the Yellow Vaccine into 3 Angels. We were very shaky because we had a lot of playtesting against each other. He has a very strong deck, like with the Minimon and so on. I won it 2-0. Then the second round I played against the Dramon. I played 1-2 because I missed 2 times with the TK. I could look, so I played this one and
Sorry, yeah.
yeah, I saw that I have 3 level 4s inside, then I played the TK and I couldn't find it. So after the shuffle, so I couldn't trigger it. It was the first time I couldn't trigger it. So I wanted to 1-2. Then I think in round 3 I played against Imperialmon as well. I won 2-0. It was a lot of Imperialmon players.
Yeah.
Round 4 I played against Yellow Magna. So I had the mirror match, which I basically won in the first because he not bricked, but that's what I said. I played Valkyriemon, I hardcasted it. I had Digimon Emperor in the first game, so he came out with Patamon. I could pop his Rapidmon, so he couldn't go into Rapid X or something.
Yeah.
So he was basically stalled. And in the second game, he let me start, and then it's basically over. Because if I have second turn Magna X, he can't remove it, and I was able to win. To be honest, because it is an anti-Magna build, and I played a lot against Magna. For me, to be honest, it's very, very favorable matchup, because a lot of people, and especially Magna people, are they don't know the Valkyriemon Mega.
Yeah, I mean they would never. I was also surprised. Is there anything else, like a specific matchup you want to mention?
Yeah, because I want to play in turn 5. That's the round against very, very good player from Berlin as well, who played with Rapid X. We play a lot of times. He's a very good player. Shout out to him. And I was just, to be honest, I was lucky that I got very good hands. He played Rapid X. I could pop it. So this was like, and to be honest, round 6 against Imperialmon as well was very nice guy, very friendly. And then it came to the finals where we got a little delay because my opponent had to re-sleeve his deck. That made me a bit,
nervous.
Yeah, so you see it, if you see the replay and you see my second game in the final, you think, why is this guy even winning? So I played very well until this match, because we had a delay of 25 minutes, 30 people, because the other rounds were over. They were looking, it was a bit loud, so I made a stupid misplay, but then I was in the head and the third round, because first game I had a horrible hand. I had literally, after the mulligan, I had every Magna plus Rune Mode in my hand. I never saw something that possible.
Yeah.
And in the second round I could, even with a misplay, win. And then third round it was overtime and we drew, so I won the tournament. I went 6-1-0 with the old rules. After 6 rounds I would have won it, but now it's new rules, so we have to play the 7th round. Yeah. And so yeah.
Oh, you went 6-0-1. You drew in the last one.
Yeah, sorry. 6-0-1, yeah.
Again, thanks for the deck profile. You know, this is the deck again. You mentioned it earlier at the start. You know, you were shouting out mana games. You were shouting out Funtainment. Anybody else you want to shout out? Yeah,
I want to shout out my friends who play tested with me. I want to shout out to my family. Literally after the win, I called my dad, because I called him yesterday and I said, I think I have a chance, but this first tournament, if I went top 32 or top 16, I would have taken it. And with every round, you get more nervous. I want to shout my family, my girlfriend. I want to shout out everybody who I know I don't want, and especially for the opponents, everybody was nice to me. They helped me, and to the judges, they made a very, very good job for you, for the stream to be possible. So yeah, I am just thankful that it's possible to play our game. I highly recommend it, even now with BT17. So we have a wider range. We have now level 7 aces. So I think
with Scheingrammon remote.
Yeah, so this is more not that possible anymore. So I think Niarumon on 4 is the go-to. But I think you can play Magna as well in BT17.
I think so.
But yeah, I think this was the last time that we saw Mirage. I saw one player, but Mirage isn't with the level 7 aces is not a good deck anymore, I think.
I hope. But yeah, thank you a lot for Timm.
Yeah,
it was really a pleasure. I hope the people will like this video so we can do more stuff like this in the future. Again, also thanks to NoHereos for the offline event. It was really nice being here. And yeah, I hope people enjoyed the stream. Also shout out to KNT Alexa, hosting the stream basically, carrying it on his own. And yeah, that was it. This was Yellow Vaccine, not the Argo deck, not the combo deck you would be imagining, more of a control, keeping the board low. And yeah, we're gonna be back with the next video hopefully soon. See ya.